Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Co-op Cinema Podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Tim Burton movies, especially because Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is going to be released this Friday.
I can't believe you spent the 2 times. We can only say it 3 times, and you already said it 2 times. We can't say it a 3rd time.
Okay, fine. We won't say it again. What are we going to say, BJ? Can't wait to watch BJ this Friday, bro.
Oh my god,
BJ. So today it's gonna be interesting episode. We're gonna talk about Tim Burton movies, but obviously a little bit about Beetlejuice, the movie. The impression of today, bro. I forgot to start it with the impression.
You forgot to start with the impression. Here goes one. I think he says this because I haven't seen those movies. It's showtime.
Hey, that was pretty solid. Isn't that from The Mask?
No, I think he says that. He's like sitting, and that's when they say his name 3 times. I think so. I've never. So obviously talking about this podcast already. I've never seen it.
Yeah, we've never seen Beetlejuice. So
should we
clear out?
Should we though?
John wanted to ask you guys: should we watch Beetlejuice? Let us know in the comments, yes or no.
See, when I was a little kid, do you want to jump into it or okay? When I was a little kid, my parents watched it, and I got to watch snippets of it. So. I think you have the synopsis, but I'm going to tell you what it's about from my memory. Okay. I have no idea. So I think there's a little girl and she gets lost in like this demon world, bro. Okay. And the parents, because I remember the parents, they were like, hey, we need you to help us get her. And that's how they get the BJ man himself, Michael Keaton. Is it Michael Keaton?
No way. Is it really Michael Keaton?
I think so.
Beetlejuice is Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because I remember this was the first role that I remember him in. And I know his we should probably do a full episode just on him because he has a crazy career. Yeah. Because I think he was always like comedy movies. And that's why for Batman, everybody was like, what the heck is this guy going to do for Batman? But yeah, I remember it being Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I think he did a great job. But fun fact, do you know how long Beetlejuice was in the whole entire movie of Beetlejuice?
Okay. He's the main character.
Yes and no.
How long is the runtime? Do you know how long the runtime of the movie is?
Yeah. The runtime is 1 hour and 32 minutes.
1 hour and 30. Sounds about right. I'm going to say he's in it for a good 30 minutes. Bro.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
So for the first movie of Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice is in it for 17.5 minutes.
17.5 minutes?
In all the movie.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? It's kind of like Jurassic Park with the dinosaur, with the T-Rex.
Yeah.
The T-Rex was only, 23 minutes, I think, of on-screen time? Or less, like 13?
It was like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing. Let me give you the synopsis of Beetlejuice now. So it says right here, the spirits of a deceased couple are harassed by an unbearable family that has moved into their home and hire a malicious spirit to drive them out. So I guess that's the...
So it's like a demon fighting a demon?
So I guess it's like a couple moving into a house and then they find that it's haunted. So they're trying to get the spirit out or something.
Winona Ryder is in this as well.
Winona Ryder is in it.
The only role I know her from besides the Stranger Things.
Also, Alec Baldwin.
Is he in this really?
Yeah, he's one of the main characters. And Gina Davis. That's the couple that moves into the house.
I don't know who Gina Davis is.
Me neither, but interesting premise. This is one of those movies that like everyone watches in fall, right? So Beetlejuice is considered to be like one of those movies that like takes you to your childhood. It's a spooky movie. What would you say is your favorite like spooky teen movie?
You know, I'm not really into spooky movies.
Yeah.
But I think I don't have an answer to that, but I've been wanting to watch Halloween Town. Which is like Disney Channel original movie. Been wanting to watch that, so I think maybe that. I don't really have a spooky movie.
So those are kind of like, have you heard of that one? Okay, so like for example, my favorite is Monster House. You know, the anime. Monster House is really good, bro. Deep, emotional, like really good. Those are considered also like fall movies or whatever. Yeah, so Halloween Town is a good one. Fantastic Mr. Fox, people say, is a good one, but that's not spooky vibes or whatever. Which is the one with the witches where it's like, I think it's like,
oh yeah, I put a spell on you.
Disney? Is it Disney?
Hold on, don't even look it up though. Just give me a second. Darn it, dude, just give me a second. And they just did the second one.
They just did the second one.
What is it, bro?
It's Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus is another one. I
watched that one. Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Not the second one, the original one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was different. It was interesting. It was definitely a Disney Channel movie. I think for a while they were doing really good spooky movies. Yeah. For example, they did one called Don't Look Under the Bed.
Oh, what?
Do you remember that one?
No.
That one was about like a boogeyman.
Okay.
And that one was really spooky, but it was like a boogeyman, but it was like a good boogeyman, and I just remember it being really creepy.
Yeah.
And then also, sorry, my mom's on a date with a vampire or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one, but let me give a couple honorable mentions to these fall spooky movies. So obviously you have like Coraline. It's a lot of people's favorites, and animation. Addams Family, bro, really good. Whatever.
Dude, we did it at the same time without even thinking, bro. I snapped my fingers. I don't know if you got that. That's so crazy.
Casper is another one.
I watched that one.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion, the Disney one. Our Halloween, maybe like the original one or whatever. Hotel Transylvania, Ghostbusters, the original one. Paranorman.
You know which one? Sorry, go.
No, yeah, continue.
You know which one's my favorite fall movie though of all time? You should know this, brother.
Harry Potter?
Not even. Harry Potter's a Christmas movie to me. Sorry to anybody out there. Twilight, bro. I am a big Twilight fan, and Twilight is a must. I've been watching it every year pretty much since I first saw it.
For the fall? That's good.
Fall, yeah.
The best, I think, I consider this more of a Halloween movie than a fall movie, or not a spooky movie either, but The Nightmare Before Christmas. It could be even a Christmas movie. I've never seen that one. We should definitely watch it together.
Tim Burton as well, right?
Funny enough, it is not.
Oh, what?
So Tim Burton produced it, but someone else directed it.
Is it Johnny Depp?
In the movie?
The voice?
So the voice for it is Danny Elfman as Jack Skellington.
Who else does he voice? Danny Elfman sounds really familiar.
Danny Elfman, I think he's a composer. Danny Elfman, he comes out in The Corpse Bride. Yeah, he is a composer. I knew it. He's an American film composer because he's done... So the movies he's composed, Nightmare Before Christmas as well, Men in Black, Beetlejuice, Flubber. You heard about Flubber?
Robin Williams?
Good Will Hunting.
Never seen.
Batman Returns. The first Spider-Man. He's the one that did the Spider-Man score. Yes, that's him. Thank God.
I knew it.
And he did Multiverse of Madness because not Tim Burton returned for it. Who returned for it?
The original director of Spider-Man 1. Return for Sam Raimi.
Yes, Sam Raimi returned to Multiverse of Madness, which obviously he knows him from the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, cool.
There you go. Thank God I knew Danny Elfman. That score is super iconic. So,
let me ask you a question, bro. What do you think it is about Tim Burton movies that people like?
I think it's the vibe and the weirdness of it. Yeah. I really do, because obviously stop motion animation has to do with it a little bit, but even like Edward Scissorhands, it just has this like, I think it's also nostalgia. It has this nostalgia vibe because there's nothing crazy cinematic wise. The lighting is just literally kind of even like soap opera lighting.
Yeah.
But it's just, it has this vibe to it. It has this nostalgic 80s, 90s feel to it.
What's the most recent thing Tim Burton has done? Is it Wednesday? Did he do Wednesday?
So no, he hasn't had a movie come out in like 6 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So actually, it's a Disney property. It's a live action Disney movie. You won't guess it. I'm gonna tell you right now. It was in 2019. It was an animal that went to a circus. That
Dumbo.
Had Dumbo, yes, bro. He did Dumbo.
I heard that movie was not very good. It's
it
super
wasn't
short.
Good. Yeah, it wasn't good. A lot of people did not like it, but it's been 5 years, and now Beetlejuice is coming out,
and he's directing it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Really cool.
I definitely think he's a creative cat. He's like somebody who's got this vision, and it's really cool that, like, one of the things I admire, and I think one of my one of the ones I like about one of the movies I like about him is The Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
And I like that if you look at the story, it's like the same people kind of, because like Danny Elfman voices Jack, and then he also voices
Johnny Depp voices the guy.
Does he?
Yeah, so Johnny Depp is the voice of Victor Van Dort or
Van. With this ring, I wed you. It's something like, I don't know the speech.
But why would I marry you? You're dead. No, what does he say? He's like,
no, he's more like,
oh, thank heavens, I wouldn't want to marry you.
But why would I marry you? You're dead.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's better. That's way better.
It's almost like 3CPO, I think.
Oh, why would you say that?
What's the song? Don't tell me. It's a beautiful day. No, it's a horrible day. I like it that way. It's a terrible day for a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
But I like, what song I actually do like that I think is very interesting in there, and I don't know who does the soundtrack for this. The one that's like, if only he could see how special you can be. The little spider, and then it goes like into a sad like piano thing.
Okay.
I've never loved a person.
Let me ask you a random question. What is the best stop motion animation movie?
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run, really?
No, I don't know. I like that one a lot.
What about Flushed Away, bro?
That's not stop motion.
It is.
It is not real stop motion. It's animated. It's not stop motion.
It's still considered stop motion.
Is it really? That's the question we need to ask. Because it's like, for example, like the Lego, right? Would you consider the Lego movie stop motion?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, because it's like frame by frame.
Well, everything's frame by frame.
Not necessarily, because like 3D animation, they're 3D animating, but there's just movements.
What movie do you think is the best stop motion movie?
Yeah, there's a couple that come to mind. Of course, you have... I'm not a big Wes Anderson fan. That's like my biggest hot take ever. But I really do like Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think that's a solid 5.
I need to watch it. Do you think I would enjoy it?
I think you would really enjoy it. It's very deep, good like story about... It's not about trying to get money. It's about family.
Damn, bro.
Very deep. Bro. Coraline is a good one too. But I think my favorite has to be A Nightmare Before Christmas. Really? One of my favorites. Yeah, honestly, dude, it's really good.
You think I would like it?
Good. I think you'd love it. Would you say that's Clark approved?
Children approved? I think it's I don't know, I've never seen it.
Well, just by the looks of it, like it's a skeleton. I would watch it first,
just because I'm extra picky. I'm an extra picky Christian. Yeah. Just to be honest, I would watch it first. But from the little bit I've seen, I think it should be fine.
There's no like big themes about like obviously anything. I mean, obviously this is old Disney as well, so like it's nothing too crazy. But I think it's still solid.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to a little bit about Beetlejuice then. So, dude, let me give you some trivia from Beetlejuice. This is Michael Keaton's favorite film of his. Did you know that?
That's crazy.
Because obviously, well, we have Batman from Michael Keaton.
Birdman,
which I think Birdman is probably his best movie. Did win Best Picture, and it's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Another little thing about Michael Keaton as well. He ad-libbed 90% of his lines in this movie. Isn't that crazy?
Showtime.
I guess. The film was the first DVD sent out by Netflix in 1998.
Dang, bro.
So it's just back when I guess Netflix was sending out DVDs. The studio originally wanted to call the film House Ghosts. As a joke, Tim Burton suggested the name Scared Sheetless and was horrified when the studio actually considered using it. So then they just called it Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it when it comes down to trivia. The visual effects budget was just $1 million. A major factor in Tim Burton deciding to make the effects look as tacky and B-movie as possible. And I think that's what we were talking about earlier about how Tim Burton is very...
visionary.
Not only visionary, but very nostalgic when it comes down to it.
Yeah, because I also heard that for this film, I saw that Michael Keaton was saying that they still wanted to do like 90% of it was practical.
For the new one, the Beetlejuice?
Yeah, they kept that stuff up. And I think that's cool. Obviously, because that's definitely like becoming a lost art in a way. But I think it's cool. I wonder how this one will be perceived, man.
Yeah, so obviously this movie comes out on Friday, and I'm definitely gonna watch it. But what do you think? Is Beetlejuice a watch premiere night, watch on the weekend, wait till it's on streaming, or catch it when you can?
For me, it's definitely catch it when you can. Doesn't mean it's gonna be a bad film, just not my world, not my cup of tea type of thing. Almost catch it on streaming.
Almost catch it on streaming.
Yeah, but I would have to watch it.
I was talking to Diego about this. Shout out to Diego.
The homie. I loved it. Whenever I see Diego, my heart smiles.
Yeah. He was like, bro, Beetlejuice comes out next week. I'm like, dude, that's cool. And he's like, you know what else comes out? Rex Orange County album, same day. I'm like, damn, that's sick. But then I was like, let's go watch Beetlejuice. And he's like, I'm kind of worried, bro. I'm kind of worried it's going to be bad. And I was like, very interesting. Because I think there's like a couple of reshoots that happen with it.
Probably. I just think that anything nowadays it's so hard to make a good movie nowadays. Not because it's just not even because it's hard to make a good movie, just because it's hard with the expectations of people and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, well, nowadays they're only doing like sequels anyway. So like that's the thing that really sucks. But I think the pressure on this movie is pretty high, especially Jenna Ortega's tied into it. Tim Burton, they've done Wednesday. Yeah. They've done Wednesday together. Have you seen Wednesday?
No, bro. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was filmed by the people that made Smallville. Al Miles and something.
And Tim Burton obviously directed it.
Yeah.
I think it was good. You should watch it.
I think, see, that's something I want to catch on streaming. Obviously, there's no other way to watch it. But I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to add that to the thing. What is it that you're watching right now?
Right now, I'm watching Community, but I also just watched the Jurassic World movie. And then there was actually, speaking of like nostalgia and how hard it is to make new movies and how everything is a sequel, they actually just released set photos of the new movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, today.
Yes.
Starring Scarlett Johansson, I think. And then the guy who's going to be Blade.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali. I won't say Muhammad. Mahershala Ali. And I think the people, it's funny because I actually think the people, at least the comments I saw on the internet, are taking this the right way. They're saying, you know what? It's dinosaurs eating people. I'm in. You know, and I think if we had like that attitude, even with Beetlejuice, I think it'd be like, oh, that's cool. It's a dude. It's Michael Keaton. It's funny. Let's roll with it. You know.
I guess so. I mean, I'm worried about that franchise. I mean, we saw what happened with Jurassic World, and I like the first Jurassic World. I think it's like a guilty pleasure. It's nothing too crazy as like the first Jurassic Park. But yeah, it's solid, and Chris Pratt did freaking amazing.
And what I like most about, well, I don't want to get into Jurassic World, but what I like most about Jurassic World is that, and I think Beetlejuice should do this as well, is acknowledge the fact that you're not going to be as good as the original and acknowledge why you're doing the thing. So, for example, they would talk a lot about like the original park and how like in the original park, it was really cool, man, because it was like just dinosaurs and stuff. And now people want more. And I think that speaks to the audience as well, right? And it's like, and it almost feels like what Ian Malcolm said in the movie, like you stood on the shoulders of heroes and you're building your own thing. But here in Beetlejuice, it's cool because it's like it's the same creators and the same people. So hopefully they can make some justice for it, bro.
Hopefully they can, dude. And I think I'm gonna try and watch it as soon as I can. I guess it'll be a tough one to watch, but I'm excited for it. I'm expecting like tacky stuff like, you know, Tim Burton does. Yeah. So definitely. We kind of already talked about the main topic, but let's talk about a little bit of movie news that has been going on. And this is like the biggest one that a lot of people have been talking about. Have you seen The Thing in the Fantastic Four?
No, I haven't.
Really? Dude, let me show you this. And there's actually not only just the picture, there's a video of them like putting it on.
No way.
Yeah. So check this out.
It's an actual suit?
So yeah, so they're not gonna do it like a CGI suit. It's a prosthetic suit. They're gonna try and do the same thing like the original Fantastic Four movie did. So
I'm guessing though they're probably gonna do they'll add CGI to the facial expression.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Speaking of lost art and speaking of like how this is something people should do and people enjoy. You know what I think it is, bro? I think it's you just admire more when it's a human being in there, you know?
Yeah.
The same thing goes for like stunts, right? Back in the day, you would see a crazy Jackie Chan stunt and you'd be like, a guy actually jumped off that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it adds to it. Show me this.
I sent you a link of it if you want to check it out right now.
Checking it out right now.
And while you're checking it out, I kind of agree with you. For example, a lot of reasons why they didn't like Steppenwolf was because of the fact that he was very CGI. But like, for example, Josh Brolin's Thanos was motion captured, so it's different. Yeah. So what do you think of The Thing? It's just a video. I don't think there's audio.
Yeah. No, I'm watching it. But this goes back to what we talked about last episode, how everything just gets leaked nowadays.
Yeah, you know? Dude, yeah.
I'm a little sad that we're seeing it this way, but he looks good. I think he looks great. I really think he looks great.
Dude, everyone's saying, like, sign me up with this, like, The Thing, because he looks, like, really good. And I think they're going to try and make him do all his lines in the, like, suit, prosthetic suit.
Yeah, I think The Thing is such an important character, because I don't know if you know this. In comic book history, he's, like, the first guy. He's the first, or not necessarily the first, but in comic book history, The Thing is one of the first characters that you really felt bad for. Like he was really humanized because the Fantastic Four come back and the other three have amazing powers and their lives have gotten better, but his has gotten worse. And the whole thing with Ben and Reed trying to help him and trying to
literally like that's so sad, right? Because like the whole time,
so sad.
Which one's that one like comic with The Thing that is like super depressing where it's like I think he lives
he lives forever. It's a comic book. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it's one where it might be with Doctor Strange, and it's really sad, and I kind of want to look it up, but essentially he lives forever, right? And it shows how Ben is upset at his life right now, and someone like shows him like 100 years into the future or whatever, and it ends up being no humanity left except him and the statues of his friends. and it's just like, so when he comes back, he enjoys the time he has with his friends.
Yeah,
and I think that's a lesson to all of us.
Didn't Reed go to the future or something like that? And didn't Ben just say like, all I want for you to just sit down with me and like talk or something like that? Yeah. Is that something like that? Look it up, we got to look into it maybe for the next episode. But if you guys know the answer, to that,
there was a comic book like that.
Yeah, let us know down below.
And it's a little bit of news. It's coming out on Netflix. I think there's a Terminator anime. There's also a Lord of the Rings anime. All of this is coming out very soon. But the Terminator one, it's essentially the same story of Terminator, but now they're like in Japan or something.
Okay.
So, but there's a Terminator who's trying to kill like this family, all of that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if you've seen any of the trailers or any of it. It looks good, bro. The animation looks really cool.
Oh, I've seen stills of it. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's a Terminator thing, and it's cool.
It is true.
I love Terminator, so
I think Terminator 2, Judgment Day, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Or even the first Terminator, but Terminator 2 is one of the best movies of all time.
1 and 2, both of them are excellent films.
Yeah, James Cameron, right?
James Cameron, bro.
Yeah, I think it's one of the greatest movies of all time that at least you need to see before you die. So this Netflix series, is it catch it on premiere day? Is it like catch it when you can?
For me, it's a catch it on premiere day, definitely.
Okay.
It's definitely like I want to sit down and watch it as soon as we can. I just love Terminator. I love all things Terminator. I think the history, like the lore. I think John Connor. Obviously, if you know anything about me, so a lot of my like Xbox or PlayStation names are like John Connor, whatever. Yeah, man. I love it. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Definitely. It sounds really interesting, and it's an anime, so I'll give it a watch. I've been watching Hajime no Ippo a lot right now. I love Hajime no Ippo. So let me just show you this picture here real quick.
Show me this picture, brother.
This is the only picture I'm going to show you today, but let's settle this argument. Who's the king of prep time in this list, okay? I'm going to just list the name out to you, okay?
I really don't like this, but okay, go.
So we have Reed Richards, one of the smartest mans in the MCU, if not the smartest man, okay? We have Brainiac from DC, goated Superman villain.
I love Brainiac.
Tony Stark, Iron Man.
Tony Stank.
Dude, this one caught you by surprise, bro. Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. Dude, all right? I know, right?
Give me your Rick.
Me, Rick. No, okay, wait, hold on. I can do a Morty better. Can you do a Rick?
I'll do Morty. You do Morty first, and I'll see if I can do Rick.
Oh, gee, Rick. I don't really know if we can go through this.
Shut up, Morty.
Dude, that's so good. Oh, jeez. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, cast us.
Dude, Mr. Meeseeks here. Sorry, but yeah, I can do it.
Morty, listen to me. We need to go.
Morty.
That was better than mine.
I was going to say like bad words because he said that. But yeah, okay, Rick Sanchez. We have...
For a second, I thought it was going to be Rick Grimes. Continue.
Rick Sanchez, bro. We have the Batman.
Is that... Okay.
And that's 5. And then the 6th one, bro. The King of Slovakia? Or Romania? Dr. Doom. Is he the king of Slow? I don't know. Correct me in the comments.
Okay.
Dr. Doom, bro. Who's the king of prep time here? Again, Reed Richards, Brainiac, Tony Stark, Rick Sanchez, Batman, and Dr. Doom. Let's eliminate them one by one.
Okay. Prep time for what, though?
King of prep time, bro. Like, I need to prepare for something.
Okay. Read them one more time.
Reed Richards, Brainiac, Tony Stark, Rick Sanchez, Batman, and Dr. Doom.
Okay. I think there's a weak link here.
Who would you start with?
One. First one I remove, Brainiac.
Okay, yeah. That's solid.
He's good. He's smart, but I think his strengths don't come from prep time.
It doesn't. Not at all. He's not known for his prep time. But he's a computer, so it kind of helps out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go Rick Sanchez because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Marty. I can't even burp. Okay, let me tell you why. His head's not in the game, bro. Because what happens? Whenever he does something, bro, it ends up getting messed up and he fixes it as he's good on the spot. I think he's better on the spot than he is in prep time. Rick Sanchez. Out.
Wow. Oh, gee, Rick.
That was really good. Morty.
All right, Reed, Stark, Batman, Doom.
I'm going to go with Tony Stank. Out.
Okay.
Tony Stank. He's good. He's great. But he's more of an engineer. Like, he'll build something, but he's not really a prep time guy. Like if you put him in a forest, he'd survive, but not better than these other cats.
Yeah, he's not like he's smart. Don't get me wrong. He's literally intelligent. He's a genius. But when it comes to like preparing and stuff like that, I mean, it still took him a while to figure out time travel. So
yeah, I would have done it in a day. Okay, Reed, Batman, Doom. Here we go. These are the top 3. You know what? I'm gonna do this, brother.
I know who you're gonna take out, bro.
I'm gonna do this, bro. I'm taking out the Batman.
Wow. Okay.
Taking out the Batman, bro. Okay. I think Reed Richards is smarter than the Batman. Batman is good, but at the end of the day,
the scientific advances that Reed Richards has done is far beyond what Batman has done.
100%, bro. He's way too smart. He's way, way, way too smart. And then it goes down to the Clash of Clans classic good versus
villain,
evil.
Which is so beautiful because, dude, like the villain, the whole story of Reed and Doom, like literally they were classmates together, learning together. They were put together to like discover new, like literally, best friends. Boom, separated. Boom, 2 of the smartest people in the Marvel universe.
Brother. I think Dr. Doom wins.
Oh wow, really?
In prep time.
Okay.
I do. I think Dr. Doom wins. And the only reason Reed succeeds is, again, because he's better at thinking on the spot and he's got a good team on his side, which shows the value of the team and the value of the people around you in your life.
That's very beautiful, bro.
MF Doom texted.
MF Doom. Play that soundtrack right now.
Hey, boom, is MF Doom, does he have the mask of Gladiator?
He has a mask of Dr. Doom. You didn't ask me, but I think Rick Sanchez is the one.
Really?
And I'm telling you right now, Rick Sanchez has done more feats than Reed Richards.
I don't know, bro.
He think created a new element. I'm Christian, and he has said some things that upset me about Christianity, where he's like, if there's a God, it's me. He says that. I don't like that. I really don't. But in the universe that they created, I think Rick Sanchez would be the one that is on top of it when it comes to prep time.
I don't think so, bro. Again, I've only seen.
Obviously, it's Prime Rick too.
I think I've seen like 2 or 3 seasons of Rick and Morty, but I still think Dr. Doom can beat Rick and Morty. Again, because look, bro, we're talking about prep time. We're not talking about a full-on fight. In a full-on fight, I would give Rick Sanchez more, but it's prep time. And he messes up all the time. And the best thing about every episode is he figures out a way to.
When he locks in, dude, he locks in. I think that's what it is.
But he doesn't always lock in.
Yeah,
and he's not gonna lock in unless there's pressure. And if there's no pressure during prep time,
I still gotta give it. I think I'll give it to Rick Sanchez. I out of all these, and I would have eliminated Brainiac, Stark. Honestly, I probably would have eliminated Doom, then Reed, then Batman, then Rick. That would have been my list. Rick Sanchez would have been on top for me. And that, following on, we're going to do this blind ranking thing. John, explain it.
All right, so here's how we're going to play this. I have a list of the top 10 Tim Burton movies, and I want you to guess to see what movies are on this top 10 list, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, brother.
All right, so let's start with, it's got to be number 1 or number 2 maybe. Rotten Tomatoes, you said, right?
Rotten Tomatoes.
They're weird. Well, let's start with Edward Scissorhands. It's got to be number 1.
That is number 2.
That is number 2. Okay. So number 2, not bad. There's still a big one. This one got nominated for a lot of Oscars. Let's give me Frankenweenie, bro.
What place do you think it's at? Do you not have to guess that?
No, I don't have to guess. Okay. It has to be on the top 10.
That is number 3.
Number 3?
Frankenwiener.
Okay. I love Frankenweenie, actually. Well, I think Corpse Bride has to be on there.
That is number 7.
7? Wow, that ranks so high. Okay. Another one with Johnny Depp. Give me Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That is number 8. You're literally going like 2, 3, 4.
Okay, not bad. I'm going good. All right, to keep this momentum going, let's go with Michael Keaton's Batman, bro, or Tim Burton's Batman.
That is not in the top 10.
That's not in the top 10? Where is it?
Can't tell you.
11. You can tell me. Yeah, okay.
11. So close.
No way. Okay. Oh, well, so then Batman Returns, but I don't think it's higher. I think the first one is a little better.
Batman Returns is number 9.
Number 9? Okay, so I don't have 10. What's another movie he's done? He did that one with the guy in the red bicycle, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, something like that. What is it?
That's fine. Pee-wee Herman's
Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? Or
Big Adventure is number 4.
Is it Big Adventure?
Yeah.
Oh, it's number 4. Okay.
So you have 6.
I have 6. I'm missing 4. Okay. Another Tim Burton movie. Did he make that one that's like just the number 9? 9? The one with the alien?
Let me double check. If he did, it's not in the top 10.
Okay. Whatever. Oh, man. I'm tripping. Okay. So, I don't know. Give me a hint on one of them. Like, am I missing a Johnny Depp movie?
You're missing at least one Johnny Depp movie.
Okay.
At least one. There's 2 on here that I doubt you'll ever get.
Okay.
You're not that smart, brother. You failed.
Dude, is one of them like a musical?
Yes.
Okay. I know which one this is. The only reason I know this one is because something in The Office. They mentioned in The Office, right? Of trainee. Sweeney Todd, right?
Sweeney Todd, yes, bro. Are you okay?
Was that literally a spasm? Sweeney Todd. Okay, Sweeney Todd, right? Okay.
The Demon Barber.
So which ones am I missing?
3.
No, I'm missing 2, I think. But
the number? You're missing number 1.
Oh, wow. What?
You are missing number 6.
Okay, and that's it, I think.
And then number 10.
Oh, really?
1, 6, and 10. I doubt you'll get 1 in 10.
But I can get 6?
You can get 6. You should be able to.
Is it an animation?
Negative.
Give me a hint, bro. I can't.
You should be able to get this.
I should?
You should, 100%.
Easy.
With no hints.
Okay, it's not an animation. I already said Edward. I haven't said Edward Scissorhands. Oh, no, I did say Edward Scissorhands.
Came out in 1988.
1988? Oh, Beetlejuice, bro. We were just talking about it in this episode. Beetlejuice.
Number 1 and number 10 left.
Number 1 and 10?
I've never heard of either of them.
Really? I know there's like a one that was really good. Everyone tells me to watch it from Tim Burton. I think it has to do with something like a fish or something like that.
That is, I'll give it to you. That is number 10 called Big Fish.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know about Big Fish. And then there's a number 1.
Number 1. By the way, Big Fish starring Ewan McGregor.
Oh, cool. I have no clue. What is number 1, bro?
Number 1, 1994's Ed Wood.
Ed Wood. Okay, yeah. It stars
the man himself.
Tim Burton?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp, yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, Ed Wood is a director. He's like a Hollywood outcast. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker comes out in it, directed by Tim Burton. Definitely, that's really interesting. Well, that was the blind ranking of that, but that's pretty much
what it did really good though. I think you only missed like 1, the first one.
I'm surprised I've seen that many Tim Burton movies.
That is crazy.
I watched them like a long time ago, a while ago, should I say? Yeah. But thank you guys for watching this episode. It felt more like a co-op talks episode, but it was a little co-op cinema, talking about Beetlejuice and stuff like that. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys could support us in the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, thank you so much for the support recently, dude. We're at 400 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys again for the immense support. If you guys give us those 5-star ratings on the podcast, on Apple Music, Spotify, we really do appreciate it. And great things are coming your way. Movie recommendation of this week will be Beetlejuice 1. So you guys can watch Beetlejuice. And no TV show recommendation this week. But thank you guys so much for watching and God bless.
My movie recommendation is... Just kidding. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.